Thank you for having us here to provide you a new member benefit. Before I get started on that, I'd like to acknowledge our President, Lee Lieber, for approving this brand new member benefit for the members. And the board of directors, of course, and Albert Tran, of course, who we work closely over at C.A.R. with making this happen, of course, for your association. You have a brand new free member benefit as part of your West St. Gabriel Association of Realtors membership, and it's called zipFrom Mobile. And I couldn't be more excited to work with your association and directors and Albert in making this happen for everyone. So you have access to the zipFrom Mobile directly on your tablet device, and you can fill out the forms and sign it directly on your tablet. So what does this mean in terms of where can I get additional information? I'll get to that in just another minute here. Again, my name is Fatima. I'm with C.A.R. And a lot of familiar faces here, of course. I love coming to the association to provide updates on zipFrom. And today I have a brand new update for you, which is, again, the new product that you get as part of your membership dues. In terms of training, I do want to push this first. If you want to jot this down, this is also available on the association website. We have 2 upcoming webinar training, June 11th and June 24th. Webinar training means you can attend it at any location with an internet connection and computer speakers. You can certainly listen in on the demo that I'll be doing for both days. I believe it will also be hosted here at the board. So if you have more questions about that, certainly reach out to the association staff on how to sign up for that. And on July 15th, I'm actually coming back here to also do a hands-on training. We will have a training almost all day. The morning segment will focus mainly on the zipFrom, new zipFrom actually, the zipFrom beta, which will work directly on the computer. And in the afternoon session of that, we're going to devote about 2.5 hours on using the mobile edition. Okay, so of course we'll combine a lot of other tips and tricks that of course your zipFrom team likes for you to be in the know in terms of utilizing the zipFrom product as part of your C.A.R. and local association dues. Now zipFrom Mobile is a free upgrade to you. If you are utilizing, I see some of you already have your tablet devices, you have a free upgrade to this at any time. If you have an iPad, you can go to the App Store and download the app for free. If you're using an Android or any other tablet that has an internet connection, you can go directly to zipFrom online and log in with your C.A.R. credentials. So in terms of using it on my tablet device, can I still have the zipFrom on my computer? Okay, you still have those as part of your C.A.R. dues. So you have actually 3 zipFrom that you can use. 1 on your tablet, 1 through an internet on your laptop, and 1 that's downloadable onto your laptop. So whichever way you look at it, you have access to your contracts at any time simply by utilizing, again, the zipFrom product. For my realtors that are always on the go, having your documents or having your contracts directly on your tablet, this will save you tons of time. Having to fill it out on your tablet device, sign it on the tablet, and you're good to go and having that electronically signed. We also have add-on products that are already in the tablet device, which we actually released about a week ago, and that's called MLS Connect. And let me see if I do have a sample of that. And the MLS Connect will pull data from your MLS. So if I am utilizing my tablet device, for instance, I'm on my iPad or again Android tablet, I can have all of my transactions readily available for me right on my tablet. If I wanted to make a new transaction, say I'm representing a buyer and I wanted to make an offer for a property, and instead of going on my tablet and keying in the property information, we have a brand new service that's free to the members. We actually just released this last week. It's called MLS Connect, where you pull data from the MLS and it slaps it on the actual contract. So if on my tablet device, I can create a brand new transaction. Okay, I'm going to make a new offer. give it a new name, just like you would normally in zipFrom. Give it the street name or the buyer's name. And we do have the option in the mobile device called import MLS listing. Okay, so when you put that up, and again, depending on the MLS you're with, in this case you're with C.A.R. MLS, that would be the default MLS name you'd see on your tablet device. And in this matter, we did program you to automatically put the listing property ID or the property's listing number directly on the field. You don't have to worry about putting in your MLS ID and password. Now, when you use the option get, all of those information will get brought back to the form. Okay, so it will save me time from having to put in the property information and the listing agent's information. So it'll save you about maybe 20 minutes from typing those in, again, when you're using the MLS Connect. Now, the MLS Connect is not only available on your tablet. When you go back to your computer later today, you also have this option under the Tools menu. Okay, so when you go into the MLS Connect, you have that from the computer version of zipFrom and the tablet version of zipFrom. And the MLS Connect, again, it's widely used now for the entire state of California, and we're happy that we actually got the association and C.A.R. MLS to release, because it's a big number of realtors that we have there. So take advantage of that. Again, we have a lot of trainings happening at C.A.R., and I'll be sure to incorporate that on our webinar next week. Now, moving to filling out the form, say we made an offer, we're doing a pretend offer on the tablet device. What happens when I need something signed by my client? How can I have this tablet in front of me and have them sign on my computer or on my tablet device? Or what if they're not with me and say I wanted to deliver it to one of the clients out of state? How can I utilize electronic signature? So in your tablet device, and again, when you're utilizing this, certainly practice that, and we will cover that in detail when we go through our webinar. Let me take you to a couple of services that are available in the tablet. Okay, there's two kinds of electronic, actually three kinds of electronic signature in your tablet device. So you have one that's called touch sign. This is when I make my own signature on the tablet device. So I use either my finger or a stylus pen. I can create my own signature directly on the tablet. So what this means, if I'm creating a transaction out of my tablet device and have my buyer sitting next to me, we're ready to send this offer, right after I fill out the form, I can use the option touch sign. And then I would pick my document that I would normally to have them sign. And because we're using electronic signature and because C.A.R. wants to protect their users, consumers, we have to have the audit trail associated with each electronic signature that you use with our product. So an email address is required. Okay? Even though they're signing live next to you, you still have to have an email address, so we have an audit trail how the documents are being delivered to them, the executed copies. Okay? So an email, of course, is required for most electronic signature. Now, because I use touch sign, they have to be present. Okay? They have to be signing on your tablet. It's not something that I can email to them and they sign on their own tablet. Okay? The touch sign is when they're sitting next to you and they customize their own signature directly on your tablet device. So it's like a live signature. It's like signing at the supermarket on the touchpad. It's the same when you're using this feature from your tablet device. So they create that using their finger, or again, if you have a fancy stylus pen, you can also create that. Now, placing the signature, of course, will look, the documents or the signatures actually being placed in a document will look like live signatures. So how does this get approved by banks? More likely they'll approve it. It looks like a real signature. It's still electronic signature, but your clients actually create that. And as I mentioned, because we do have audit trail for all of the electronic signature that we offer to our members, we have all the history that you need in terms of who authenticated the signature, the email addresses that were sent to them, and all of the trail that we could possibly send to you if you need that for escrow or the banks. So that's one of the two that one of the three that I about to mention to you. The other one, it's called digital ink. Now, you might have seen this as part of your C.A.R. member benefit since 2011. Now, digital ink is a computer-generated signature. So it's a fancy-looking signature that gets put on the contract. It does use, it is available on the tablet and also on the computer version of zipFrom. Now, when you're using digital ink on your tablet, they don't have to be present, meaning your signers don't have to be present. I can email that to them, and they can stamp the signatures on the contract. Again, the same amount of audit trail that we can provide to our members, we have that available for you at any time. So when you're looking at it on a tablet device, again, you would go into the contract, pick the contract that you want. Email address will always be required for audit trail purposes. And when they're signing the document, let me share with you a couple of signature style. They're computer generated. Okay, they're computer generated signature that your clients will have to pick. So they may ask, well, it's not my signature, but again, it's an electronic signature that they would choose to stamp on the document. So you have a variety of options to use in terms of free services that are already on your tablet. Now, for those that are also using DocuSign, which I believe some of you here do use DocuSign, they're also integrated with the zipFrom Mobile. So zipFrom Mobile has 3 electronic signatures: TouchSign, Digital Ink, and DocuSign. DocuSign, you have to pay for it. It is not part of your C.A.R. and West Gabriel dues. Okay, so you're gonna add that to if you want to have that feature in your tablet device. And when you're using the tablet device, I can't tell you enough how easy it is to utilize the contract directly on your tablet. Okay, how you see it on the computer is exactly the same when you're using it on your tablet. You can, of course, expand the screen. Let me share a couple of screenshots here. Right on your tablet device, fill it out, email it, and we do have, let me go to a couple of them here. We do have a couple of features that we also embedded in the tablet device. So when we go through our live demo in about a week and a half or so, we're gonna also cover how to make templates. Okay, templates are a set of contracts that you make in a group of set of forms that you reuse over and over. You can also apply that to your zipFrom mobile device. We also have email functionality. Okay, in the zipFrom mobile device, you can email documents to your client. You can also e-fax. Okay, if you're used to utilizing MongoFax, just picture a MongoFax version of that in zipFrom mobile. You can e-fax documents directly to the mobile device. One thing you cannot do in the mobile device, you can't print it. Okay, we made sure that you're streamlining everything electronically. So we want to transition you out of printing documents and having everything done electronically simply by doing it on the tablet device and filling it there. So we made a quick shortcuts for you: email, e-fax, of course, electronic signature that I mentioned. Now there are a couple of, I did mention about the electronic signature already and the other factors in terms of email and e-fax. So those are really the highlights that I wanted to do because that's all you really need for the tablet device. Okay, don't confuse yourself by going into it in detail when you're looking at it on the computer, and then you look at your tablet and you're thinking, where are the rest of the buttons? So we made it 5. I think added just 5 buttons there: just email, e-fax, e-sign, sticky notes. Nothing that you would see much more in the computer version of zipFrom. So all the tools that you need to deliver the documents to your client laid out easily for you there. Again, we do have an upcoming training. Our webinar is about an hour long, which I will cover all of that from beginning to end on June 11th and June 24th. If you are, of course, have me already penciled on July 15th, come back to the board. We will have an all-day training. One computer version of zipFrom, and the other one is the zipFrom mobile version. So sign up for that. I believe they can sign up through the phone or the website.
They just show up here.
Oh, they just come on by. We'll just show up here and we'll sign you in. The webinar training, I do want to let you know, if you're not attending it here at the board, if you're attending it from the office, You can use either your computer speakers to get the audio or use a telephone number for that. And again, we'll go through the questions there in detail with regards to zipFrom Mobile. Are there any other announcements that we're looking for? Oh, zipFrom Beta. If you haven't seen announcements from C.A.R, zipFrom Plus Beta is a Java-free application. You can certainly, Patrick, you're always awesome. We like your feedback on that. So if you have time, certainly after your busy schedule for today, log into zipFrom, try out the new beta. Again, all the features that I've shown in the mobile version, like email, e-fax, e-sign, will work on the new zipFrom, and we are going to have that in our 2-3 hour training on July 15th here. We'll also cover all of that on that day. I'll take a few questions. I have another training coming up. Yes, 2 questions.
I have a question. I signed up for a mobile zipFrom. I used to pay. Now you don't have to pay, right? But every time I open my car, all they say I expired. I have to pay.
So the way to do that, you would actually call me. I need to turn off the shopping option in your account, and we'll tweak your account a little bit to allow you to get it for free. And I'll get the information from Albert.
I sent a message to
our customer?
No.
Okay, we'll certainly handle that. Yes, sir.
What day and what time on July 15th is the live campaign?
The question is what day and what time? The July 15th, the morning one is from 9 to 12, which is the zipFrom computer version training. And then we have 1:30 to 3:30?
4:30.
To 4:30, which is the zipFrom mobile tablet version.
What day is this?
July 15th, I believe, is a Monday.
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 Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.